Tough questions for the Clayton County Sheriff about an investigation into one of his deputies. But instead of answering our tough questions, he hid inside his house and called several of his deputies. CBS Atlanta's Tony McNary joins us live from Clayton County with a story that's all new tonight. Tony.
Well, Stephanie, you know, we received an email tip from a viewer about a possible investigation into one of the sheriff's deputies. So we came here to the courthouse, to the DA's office and the sheriff's office, asking our tough questions. The DA responded with answers. The sheriff, he responded by sending several of his deputies our way. We went to Clayton County Sheriff Kimbrough's home to ask him tough questions about an investigation the DA's office is conducting on one of his deputies. A woman came to the window. You could hear her call Kimbrough's name. He never came to the door, so I called him. No answer, but he did send me a text. We got a text from the sheriff that says you need to leave right now. We came to ask Kimbrough about the DA's investigation into Sergeant Alicia Parks. Sources tell CBS Atlanta Parks is accused of taking a picture of a Clayton County employee while she was using the restroom. Sources also tell us because of the investigation, Kimbrough has retaliated against the DA's office by stripping investigators of their badges and their access to the sheriff's office and the courthouse. So we took our tough questions to the sheriff. Now, while we were parked in front of his house, he sent this sergeant to make us leave.
But I would have to ask you to move your vehicle.
Why?
Because you're blocking the road, sir. You're right in the middle of a curb with a large vehicle.
We're not blocking the road. None of these cars have had a problem getting by. I mean, you got by fine without it, right?
Yes, sir.
The sergeant then tells us we were violating a county ordinance.
It's against the county ordinance to park right here in the roadway in the neighborhood.
I don't see any signs that say no parking right here. Does that sign say no parking?
No, sir, it doesn't.
So where are the signs that say no parking?
All right. Am I going to be able to get you to move your vehicle?
While we were talking, you can see several cars pass by without a problem. We'd be more than willing to move. If you show me that ordinance, show me a sign that says this is illegal parking here, we'll be happy to move for you. If you want us to move closer to the curb, we can do that too.
Okay, that's fine, sir. Well, be safe. Don't get hit. Stand right here in the road.
Okay.
And I'll be speaking with you in a minute.
He never came back to speak to me. At one time, the sheriff called 6 deputies, 6 of them to park in front of his house to watch us. All this while Kimbrough stayed inside, peeking out the window. Okay, I spoke with the DA. She would not comment, but she did tell me a grand jury will meet next week to hear charges against Deputy Parks. As for the sheriff, Kimbrough, we now have more tough questions. We want to know how much it costs taxpayers for him to send 6 deputies, county resources, to park in front of his house and watch us. We will keep asking until we get answers. For now, reporting live in Clayton County, Tony McNary, CBS Atlanta News.
Thank you, Tony.